What's up, collective? Welcome to Divine Intervention. Thank you for stopping by, visiting the channel, clicking on the video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, share, and subscribe button. I do thank you for that in advance. This is a general collective reading. Only take what is confirmation for you and what resonates with you, okay? I've got downloads coming already, okay? So, missionary. Okay, this is religious mission to promote faith or services such as education, literacy, social justice, healthcare, and economic development in different countries. Okay. So we have a missionary energy. Self-reflection, the ability to be aware of yourself on many levels, including physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional aspect of ourselves. King, born leader and commander. Okay, so this feels like somebody may be stepping into their power after doing some self-reflection here, like somebody's realizing who they are. Humble. So yeah, this person is in good energy here. Somebody is, but this king is not, they're humble. Okay, so maybe somebody's thankful, grateful. It's a humble energy. Administration. That's interesting. To steer the community toward the accomplishment of God-given goals, directives by planning, organizing, and supervising others. This is amazing energy. Networking. Administration and networking. Okay, this is somebody taking control here and doing it with humility and humble. Networking, the ability to make contacts and build relationships in person or via web-based tools. Manifestation. Power, manifestors turn desire and thoughts to reality by initiating action and creation. That is actually what I'm getting with this king energy. Somebody might be feeling maybe feeling something physically in their body, of something that's going on in the energy, okay? The ability to feel the symptoms of others' illness, sympathy pain for someone in labor, or even inconsistent energy levels. So somebody's energy is either hurting someone, or somebody is like legitimately having sympathy pain. Someone could be having sympathy pains of someone who was in labor. Somebody's spiritually sick and somebody can feel it. That's what I feel. Like it actually could be, somebody because it's king out here. So somebody could be actually experiencing sympathy pains from someone being in labor. But what I really feel is that somebody around another person, or possibly around this king, is spiritually sick here, or even inconsistent energy levels. Okay, so maybe somebody's trying to portray an energy that they're not actually radiating. Okay, there's a different energy coming off this person, and it could be actually causing physical pain to somebody. That's interesting too. All right, what is the collective message? What do we need to know about this networking, this administration, this king, someone who is stepping into power? Psychic downloads. Spiritual gift that allows access of higher information, guidance, light, energy codes to enhance spiritual wisdom. Yeah, that's what I feel with that king. Somebody is definitely tapping in or stepping into, it feels like intervention. Like somebody's intervening, fixing something, but in the process, they're stepping into their power at the same time here. But I feel like there may be someone around someone that is spiritually sick, okay? And this person could be trying to make this king energies, this person that is in power or stepping into their power, could be trying to make them physically sick. And that's where that physical empath energy, it could be actually causing someone pain somewhere in their body, or this person could be projecting it onto them. Okay? This king energy, this masculine energy that is coming out could be getting psychic downloads. It could be psychically gifted. This is bowl. And this is actually the first time I have seen this card. First time it's come out or showed up. An excellent judge of hidden talents and recruiting them against the trend. Okay, so somebody is appointing. Somebody's appointing people based on like their spiritual gifts, psychic downloads. Or they're appointing someone with psychic downloads because they're an excellent judge of hidden talents. Like they're good at recognizing things. This is somebody that may be able to see deeper than what's on the surface. Okay, but I feel like this person could be, yeah, and they're kind. They're kind too. This person is not, this is not a judgmental energy. This is, kindness touches the soul, transcends language, and connects people on a primal level. So this is definitely somebody who's gifted here. Okay, and someone, either someone gifted is appointing someone to, I don't know, vet someone or vet people to like give their opinion about people is what I'm getting. Like give their insight or give their, it's like advisor energy. So either somebody that is gifted is being appointed to where they are becoming an advisor, or this is from the perspective of the person who is gifted being appointed. Or somebody gifted can, they recognize something in someone. It's something like that. This is someone's gift being put on display, and someone may be being appointed as part of like I just heard course correction, a course correction with something. Star seeds, I told you, somebody's identified somebody, or someone's been identified as gifted. Like they can see through shit with that bowl energy. Like somebody can. Starseeds are advanced spiritual beings who possess spiritual and scientific knowledge that date back hundreds of thousands of years. So somebody's being identified, okay? This starseed is being identified in regards to psychic downloads, writing, formulates thoughts and ideas into meaningful written forms so that the reader will find courage and guidance through the word shared with them. This is somebody or a group of people who are helping to like shift the energy or something. Somebody's recognizing this about something, or they're recognizing or they're noticing something about I can't find the word, y'all, but it's like someone's energy or their gift or something starseedish about someone does something to people's psyche or like affects. There's something here. Formulates thoughts. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's how someone affects, how a star seeds or how star seeds are affecting consciousness. That's the word I'm looking for. Psychic downloads, consciousness, like awakening consciousness here. Somebody's identifying this, or identifying star seeds. Yeah. That could possibly like have thoughts and ideas about like how to affect consciousness or change something about networking, psychic downloads. Y'all go listen. Okay, this is getting real deep, and I'm trying to, it's so deep that it's hard to find the words that describe it. Mars, yeah, we're talking about like universal, planetary, the urge to assert the self and the sex drive, will, energy, the sex drive, what is this? The urge to assert the self and the sex drive, will, energy, and drive. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is about thoughts and ideas about changing the direction of something. Clear cognizance. This is a brain. I'm telling you, it's something about the consciousness, the ability to have a clear knowing with no practical explanation for why. That's what I said. That's what I was trying to describe. It's like somebody either recognizes this about someone else, or this is coming from the perspective of the person that's being recognized for this. Either this king energy is recognizing this in another person, or people are recognizing this about this king energy. Is something along those lines. And there's no like, someone has a knowing here, and it's part of a gift, like a starred seed gift in regards to the universal consciousness. Okay? It feels very powerful. It really, yeah. Alchemist. It feels very powerful. To describe what I'm feeling, it's like someone walking into a room and the total consciousness of the room shifting, like everybody's mind shifting when someone walks into a room. Alchemist with psychometry, the ability to pick up psychic information through items simply by holding them and being open to the vibration. Yeah, somebody's gifted as hell here. Miracles. I'm not playing. It feels powerful as hell. And I feel like this is like being discovered, and this is why there's this energy of appointing someone to be an advisor for something, because they can see through, and it's like there's no explanation to why someone is able to affect thoughts or something about their thoughts. That bold energy was giving me being able to see through what's on the surface. Precognition, the ability to perceive future events. I'm telling you, this is about somebody being able to pick up on something. The psychometry with items, being able to pick up on something that's not showing on the surface. This is like even being able to predict events because of somebody's gift here. It's so strong and powerful that somebody, this could even be a group of people. Divine light keeper. I know what I'm picking up here. The light beings are sent to Earth to help people uplift humanity and support the collective awakening. What did I tell you about walking into a room and the collective consciousness of the room? Somebody can shift the consciousness of everybody in the room simultaneously when they walk in. That's pretty dope, okay? A real one, though. Not somebody just with their handle on YouTube or in their profile name. No, this is a real one. Okay? Not somebody who has self-designated themselves as one. This is a real one, and probably one that doesn't call themselves. They don't. I feel like real star seeds don't like clout chase. They don't run around telling people what they know, and I feel like the real ones don't do that. I feel like it's written in as part of like their spiritual whatever. They just do the work. They don't run around clout chasing with it. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Twin flame. The twin flame's mission is to evolve spiritually in order to harmonize with the perfection of the universe. So this is part of what's happening here, okay? And like I said, divine light keeper again. Like I said, I feel like this is more than one person. Yeah, something's manifesting here, okay? This is actually dope as hell. Telepathy. Something is vibrating so high. Something or a group. This could be like a group of star seeds that are... There's some kind of telepathic communication that is going on. There could be star seeds psychically downloading or through telepathy downloading to the collective for like an awakening. Look, now you got witchcrafting and indigo, child. So maybe that's part of what the star seeds are doing, is like telepathically and psychically downloading about this witchcraft with indigo children. Witchcrafting is the exercise or invocation of alleged supernatural powers to control people or events. Practices typically involving sorcery or magic. So this is some kind of warning from divine light beings or divine light workers, okay, about this witchcraft that's going on with indigo children. So this could be like witchcraft where they're like identifying children, gifted children blessed with supernatural abilities and are drawn to expressing themselves through their creativity. Okay, so yeah, this is some divine message that is coming from the divine, the universe, through these star seeds about what's happening to the indigo children that are coming onto the planet. Okay, this feels like some type of interdimensional, y'all gonna have to stay with me, but it feels like some kind of interdimensional ringing of the alarm about these indigo children. What's happening to them? What's being done to them? Yeah, by the administration, whoever or whatever that is. I feel like this could be an organization, a community, a corporation. This could be some kind of law enforcement or government agency that is finding something out about this witchcrafting on indigo children. You know, the witches love that shit. They love gifts and spiritual gifts, and you know, they love that shit, and they love harvesting it. So this actually could be, you know, some type of intelligence administration that is aware of this shit going on. or they will be. Yeah, to steer the community toward the accomplishment of God-given goals and directives by planning, organizing, and supervising others. Okay? This is a governing body that is trying to steer the collective toward the accomplishment of God-given goals here. All right? That's what that king energy. Humbly, though, work ethics, the ability to work hard and be honorable, trustworthy, and reliable to work with. I don't know what group this is, but they tapped in, okay? They're tapped in and they're aware of something, or they're working. They could be collaborating with starseed individuals to try to get like the collective back on track. Because of this witchcrafting with indigo children that is going on as part of the twin flame mission. See, that's what I was saying about people get too caught up in the runner, chaser, karmic versus divine feminine or divine masculine, or karmic masculine, they get caught up in that. That's not what twin flames is about. And I feel like a lot of twin flames and soulmates get wrapped up in that shit and they don't fulfill their mission. It's not about that. It's not about the, yes, that's part of it. The separations, but it's not about that. If you have a twin flame and you don't know what y'all's mission is on this planet, you're going the wrong way. Okay? If you're caught up in the, they went back to the karmic, or they, or they're running, or they're not facing, or they won't, you're caught up in you went the wrong way. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. Confirmation. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going the wrong way. I don't even know what this word is. Okay? So that word, it actually came out in reverse. I just put it in upright to show you what it was, what the word was. Psychic power gained through Buddhist meditation. So this is in reverse here. So there's an energy here. This could be a Buddhist, all right? But they were trying to, someone didn't get the psychic power. So we're talking about somebody with psychic gifts, or people with psychic gifts here. This actually feels like somebody thought that they could obtain, hold on. Somebody who thought that they could obtain some type of psychic power through some type of chanting or meditation here. Yeah, the urge to penetrate the depths of experience and experience renewal. Somebody tried to do this. I feel like they didn't experience. Okay, so somebody tried to skip the process. Somebody tried to skip the process here. That's what I'm getting. They tried to skip the process of some type of discipline or meditation. Somebody tried to do something without going within. They tried to obtain some type of power or gift or knowledge without the experience here. Yeah, the urge to penetrate the depths of experience and experience renewal. So it's like someone tried to step into a position that they didn't do like the spiritual work for. Okay? That's what it feels like. Yeah, the ability to manifest. So someone tried to step into manifestation without doing the inner work. Is basically what I'm getting, without doing some type of spiritual work here. The ability, clairsentience, the ability to feel a person's or spirit's emotions or feeling another's physical pain. We saw that. Physical empath. Somebody tried to step into something they were not. What is the word I'm looking for? They tried to step into something for the sake of being able to manifest for something they weren't qualified for, okay? So some type of spiritual manifestation. Somebody tried to skip the spiritual steps. Somebody tried to skip the self-reflection, the introspection. Somebody tried to skip all that and just step into manifestation here. Okay, maybe through someone else's networking and creative. So somebody was trying to step into something or access an ability or a gift through the connection of a connection of people. This is also something spreading. Somebody's spreading something here. The creative is creatives help others to see life in a new light, to perceive a new dimension, a deeper way of encountering what we know. And then networking is the ability to make contracts and build relationships in person or via web-based tools. So something someone is doing, okay, is affecting a large amount of people, I feel like. All right, somebody may be like, or something, an energy may be like charging people's creative thoughts or ideas here. Yeah, this king that's writing or signing. It could be somebody that's signing off on something. This person's on a mission. Okay, whoever this king is a missionary. There's a leader here. This is a leader that is changing the rules, but they're on a mission. They're on a divine mission here, and they're either being guided by star seeds or this person is a star seed. That's just all to it. Because I don't know, this could be this could be about remote viewing on the collective, on humanity here, which, I mean, if you got a cell phone, you're being remotely viewed. Especially if you're on any type of social media, you're being remotely viewed if you have a device. I mean, that's just all to it. That's where we're at right now. There is no, I personally don't believe that any of us have any privacy. There's no sense of privacy nowadays. Like I feel like somebody is you're being watched by somebody, especially if you have a device. And maybe this is what this is about, okay? That could be part of that witchcrafting on indigo children, okay? This remote viewing could be a part of that. The witchcrafting on indigo children, and maybe that's why there are spiritual beings that are, these are ancient spiritual beings that they could be, like I said, I feel like they're intervening, okay? They're intervening on this witchcrafting on indigo children. Yeah, to stop the pattern. I can't make this shit up. This is divine spiritual beings, divine light workers who are intervening in some kind of witchcraft being done on gifted children. psychic downloads. Soulmates. So definitely a type of connecting energy, partnership. What did I say about working together? I feel like this king is either a starseed themselves, or they're realizing something about starseeds, or they have some kind of agreement or partnership with, yeah, this is some kind of agreement. Because remember, we saw the king writing. Is that still out here? No, it's not out here. The king with writing. So maybe an agreement has been signed with divine beings for some kind of intervention here. Yes, to stop the pattern, right as a stop shuffling. It's kind of dark in here. Oh my God. Yeah, to stop the pattern of something. So this is a contract or an agreement. Starseeds. We need it. We definitely need it. Sign that. Okay? Sign that ASAP. We definitely need it. Starseeds. Boat, progression, receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So this is some kind of assistance because of problems with closing something out, stopping something. These are spiritual beings that are here to help. And you know what? Before I turned on the camera, I heard that it was like rescue. It felt like a rescue energy, like letting people know to keep going because there is like divine assistance now. Watching, looking, stalking with truth and clarity. Okay, so these divine beings have been watching something and have gained clarity, or this is revelation. These divine beings have been seeing something, and these are being downloaded to the collective. Revelation, protection. That, I feel like that too. I feel like these spiritual beings are protecting something because something's to progress. Closure issues, or something about something being a problem, like closing a cycle with something. There's like a pushback. There's some kind of pushback, or it could even be like battle type on closing a cycle or something like that. Twin flame. I like you reverse and stabbed in the back. So some kind of pain or deception or shocking attack, maybe on twin flames, because they could be these stars, these light beings that are here. Like I said, twin flames have a mission. That's why I said, when you spend too much time, if you spend too much time being tied up in the chase or the chasing or the running or the being concerned about what someone is doing or not doing, it's like, I put it to you like this. Whatever you're complaining, whatever your complaint is about your twin flame, you need to look in the mirror. That's all I'm going to say, because there's a problem at home base with what you're complaining about. what it is that exactly what you're complaining about your twin flame. So all the comments I be seeing floating around about my twin flame did this, they betrayed me. You need to look in the mirror. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that, but that's where the problem lies. Whatever your twin flame mirrors, you mirror each other. So whatever your complaint is that's actually being mirrored to you by the divine through this person. And it's for you to reflect, to see something about yourself. So that's why I said people get too tied up in what their twin flame is doing and not recognizing that what they're doing or not doing is a reflection of something they need to work on. And the people who are supposed to get it right now are going to get it. Okay? That's what it is. It's not about what your twin flame is doing or not doing. It isn't. It isn't. It just isn't. So this is some kind of, I feel like an attack, like a shocking attack, an attack on twin flame. Bitterness. I like you reverse. Some kind of bitterness from heartbreak with twin flames. Yeah, and the unconditional love that comes in the connection. Look, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. This is what the spiritual beings are intervening in. There's deception regarding twin flames. And that's why I just explained to you, because this is just some of the shit that, you know, I've learned, downloads that I've gotten. It's not what people think it is, but that's the deception here. That's what keeps twin flames in this endless hamster wheel. Okay, this deception here by an enemy who is an enemy of unconditional love. So this is the enemy of God. This is the serpent here. This is the devil, essentially the devil, what we would call the devil. The serpent and their deception and their competition against unconditional love. Okay? That's the twin flames are born of, I'm not going into that. I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole nother reading, but this is the serpent, their attack, coming to the light. Okay? About dating. Something's coming to the light, or there's a realization about getting back out there, having a new start, making plans here, meeting someone new from a karmic relationship that people are healing from. And what I feel like is this is happening on a global level. Like people are freeing themselves of toxic relationships and addictions, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, the karmic what I was just talking about. And it's funny that twin flame is out here too with the karmic, but I said that's the trap. The trap is getting the twin flame, whether masculine or feminine, focused on the chase. It'll never end. If you are still complaining about what your twin flame is doing or not doing, you went down the wrong path. And I know a lot of twin flames probably feel like it's you know, the reason why you and your twin flame are not in union or fulfilling it's their fault. That's the trap, you guys. That is the trap. That is the deception here. The serpent. Because this is an enemy of unconditional love, which basically means this is an enemy of God. And now I see why, with witchcrafting on indigo children and this deception with twin flames, this could possibly be preventing more star seeds from being born. Okay? Because if twin flames are not, if they're experiencing, you know, heartbreak and this I like you in reverse, where romance is not blooming between twin flames because they're being deceived by the enemy, okay, who is manipulating, could be having them in a weird competitive energy, the karmic versus the divine, masculine or feminine, like that type of deal. Okay? That could be actually preventing more star seeds from coming to the earth. Yeah. Psychic powers gained through Buddhist meditation in reverse. Somebody's realizing that that is not how you gain psychic powers. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but that's what's coming out here. Somebody believes that they tried this, it didn't work. Somebody believes that gaining psychic powers is done through some type of Buddhist meditation, and that's not the case. Okay? Yeah, and they're heartbroken about it. Someone may have tried to imitate something or adopt some belief system that they thought would give them psychic powers, and it didn't work. And they're heartbroken about it. They're telling me, now, like I said, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm being told that this is not the way to gain psychic powers. Okay, so if somebody believes in this, this is not me saying this. I don't even know anything about Buddhist meditation, but this is not the way to go. But then there also could be somebody who is not really Buddhist. It could be that too. It could be that someone is not a Buddhist, but they tried to do some type of meditation or to gain some type of psychic ability. Yeah, a narcissist, man. That's why I said that whoever this is not, they're not qualified for the powers that they want. Okay? Because they're self-absorbed and they're narcissists. And they try to adopt some type of belief or some type of meditation. They may have even tried to imitate. Maybe this person is not even a Buddhist, and they tried to do a Buddhist meditation for psychic powers. It just didn't work. Maybe they were doing this for unconditional love. They were doing this for unconditional love, affection, attraction, self-love. See what I'm saying? I was saying that whatever this person was trying to obtain, they were trying to skip steps. They're trying to skip steps and just get to the... So this is a narcissist, a self-absorbed narcissist who wants to hurry up and race to the finish line of self-love. They want to... So it could be someone who watched someone else or sees someone else having self-love for themselves, okay? But we know that a lot of the times people don't see the inner work and the things that you do behind closed doors. They just see the finished product, okay? So somebody is seeing the finished product of some kind of self-love, and they see that someone gained some type of affection or attraction or unconditional love from this self-love. So this is somebody who's trying to hurry up and skip a bunch of steps to get to the self-love in order to get the powers, the attraction, the affection that comes along with that. But that's not how that works. This is somebody who has not done any introspection, any retrospection, someone who hasn't done any healing or anything like that. They just thought they could sit down and do a meditation and obtain all that really quick. It doesn't work that way, man. Okay? Yeah, this was some kind of strategic, I don't know, maybe they read something in a book or something. Yeah, to try to hurry up, I'm telling you, to get this unconditional love for a relationship to evolve to the next phase. This is somebody that was trying to rush. Yeah, lightning. This is somebody, I'm laughing because of what they're showing me, but this is somebody who wanted to skip all the steps and get to, they were in a hurry. Okay? They're in a hurry. I'm just going to ask a couple clarifying questions and I'll close this out. Why is this person trying to rush to this affection and attraction? Love and love bombing on this golden mirror card. So this is somebody who could be love bombing someone here. Yeah, they are. They are. Knight of Cups. Somebody who is self-absorbed, and I'm hearing selfish, is trying to play some soft, sweet role. Maybe because some meditation didn't work. Yeah, man, but this person has all kind of bad vibes. This person got all that's and some this is okay. So if somebody is experiencing physical pain and you are dealing with the narcissist and you know you are, and this person is being sweet to you, and for some reason, you don't know why, you don't think it's associated with this person, but it is. Whoever this person is that is love bombing you, okay, this is their true energy. You see the difference? Okay, this could even be somebody who wants you dead. I'm gonna just keep that all the way real. They could have even offered you something that someone who was pretending to be nice and sweet, they offered someone because they wanted to unalive you with Knight of Cups and death. Okay, this is giving me like kiss of death energy. All right, some sweetness and kindness is either some kind of curse, or this is something demonic here. This is this witchcraft energy. That pain that you keep getting in your body or that you feel in your body is from this person. It's their energy is what I'm getting. So, like I said, this person hasn't changed, which is why this Buddhist meditation that they tried to do didn't work. It didn't work because this person is not sincere. They weren't sincere in their meditations. They could actually be still trying to obtain these psychic powers, but again, it's not, but they're trying to do it through some kind of love bombing. Either that or they're trying to unalive someone. Yeah, maybe at a party, at a gathering. There's a reason why you feel there is bad vibes in this group of people. Okay? I just heard that this person's into witchcraft, okay? So whatever they're doing, this could actually be some kind of witchcraft in this love offer. Tell me about this heartbreak or shocking attack, stabbed in the back with I like you reverse. A 10 of Pentacles, so a large sum of money. Or and this could be about an inheritance or marriage here. Somebody's wheel of fortune, somebody's children in this picture too. So this could be about trying to steal some type of witchcraft on gifted children to obtain a large sum of money or inheritance. It definitely, with gifted children, it could be like their spiritual inheritance or something like that. There's some kind of attack on like gifted children, that there are spiritual beings that are intervening. Yeah, there's some dysfunctional family dynamic, or this could even be some kind of, this could be a family into dark. Knight of Wands, so some kind of sex abuse with this Knight of Wands and 10 of Cups reversed. This is about sex abuse, maybe with a mother. Or this could be a mother that has participated in some kind of sex abuse within a family dynamic. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's something here about that. And Lovers. Yeah. Okay, this is some kind of distortion regarding some mother figure having some kind of inappropriate relationship. This is like incest. Yeah, this mother is in a coven. And this mother may have like sacrificed their child to a coven. Or a coven wanted someone's child here. They might have done something while someone was pregnant. What is this dysfunction? This is incest. Hanged Man reverse. Someone coming out of this dysfunction, okay? There's some kind of family secret here, or like a lie stabbed in the back. Somebody feels stabbed in the back about family secrets regarding money, or about being trapped in a dysfunctional family and not being able to date. Somebody can't date outside their family? Or somebody did something really fucked up to a family member to keep them from dating somebody, maybe their twin flame. It feels brutal. If it almost feels unbelievable that it's so bad, it feels unbelievable that a family member would do it. Like, this stabbed in the back feels like it would be somebody, a stranger, or somebody who doesn't know or have any connection to you. This is somebody who don't know you, and they don't care because they don't know you, but this is a family member. Yeah, I'm telling you. Knight of Wands. This is sex abuse by a family member. Why is that significant? Page of Swords reversed. Somebody lied. Or stalking someone. I told you, deception, stabbed in the back. Somebody lied to push someone out. Want to date reversed, twin flame. So somebody's family didn't want them to date their twin flame, so they did something really, really backstabbing here to try to get rid of someone, but it's in reverse. They can't defend it. Seven of Wands reverse, Page of Swords. Whatever they were doing, whatever they lied about, this could even be somebody forging something, somebody's family member forging their name on something in regards to a marriage or a large sum of money here, okay? They can't defend what they said or what they did or how they forged someone's name on something. Star seeds with this boat. Yeah, closure issues. So Hangman reverse and Ten of Cups reverse. This could be about a cycle closing here that was like not being closed. But it's supposed to be closed. That's why the light worker is here, because this is supposed to be closed. But this is some dark This person could even have some type of entity attachment on them. Whatever they're doing is evil, okay? It's from an evil mind, from an evil heart, an evil perspective. This is like Dr. Evil here. Like, seriously. But this person is dangerous because they're like fake nice. This Knight of Cups with death. Okay, this is somebody who is smiling in someone's face and being nice, but wants them dead. Star seeds and boat, my goodness. Yeah, and they're in denial. They're in denial about not receiving something, or about paying some money, or not being able to pay some money here. They're in denial about this. Star seeds. Why are the star seeds here with boat? The witchcraft. That's why they're here. The witchcraft on indigo children. And like something to do with their inheritance, spiritually or otherwise. Some type of manipulation and closing out a cycle. Knight of Cups reverse, fake love. Okay, somebody's doing something, using some type of fake love here. Or this is this cup over here that I feel like somebody may have put something in. So it's Knight of Cups in reverse. So either somebody didn't accept this, or this is just this magician and Knight of Cups reverse. This is just a manipulator. This is an emotional manipulator here, okay, that is trying to block the progress of something, or keep a cycle from closing regarding something here. Ten of Cups. Something regarding a female family member, or two women plotting. Some manipulation going on with two female family members with this fake love. Yeah, for the world reversed, for something not to end. That's why. That's what this boat is. Whoever these females are in this fake love bombing energy are trying to manipulate something to keep a cycle from closing in a dysfunctional family here. Okay, and possibly keep someone from dating their twin flame. But like I said, this is, you've got divine beings intervening in this, because this type of behavior would prevent more star seeds from being born, okay, that are supposed to come through twin flames. So this is some karmic situation that there are spiritual beings intervening. Psychic downloads with soulmates here. This is a soul contract. What I tell you, twin flames. So what they're blocking, manipulating the progression of, is some type of soul contract, man. Somebody's trying to, a narcissist, okay? Somebody who is self-absorbed here and only cares about themselves, and whatever this Ten of Pentacles is money, all right? They lied, and they can't defend themselves with this lie, but it's because there's divine beings that are intervening here, because they're blocking a soul contract. This is more than just, you know, about somebody not liking someone's person. Like, somebody is actually using some kind of the serpent, using the deception, the devil. Somebody's family members are shepherds for the devil and shit, like, or they're being puppeted, magician by the devil. They're being controlled by the devil to stop something that's bigger than. I feel like the devil is making, this serpent energy is making whoever this is greedy for something. But the devil energy or the serpent energy is making them greedy for something to make them keep trying to, with this fake love, or trying to unlive someone here. Psychic downloads, soulmates. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you see that transferring. There's a connection here. Somebody is trying to stay connected. Again, not wanting something to be over with the world reverse. Somebody's trying to stay connected to someone's psychic downloads. Somebody's stealing someone's psychic downloads through a soul connection. Again, Nine of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who is greedy and codependent. They don't want to let go of something here. Two of Pentacles, they want to stay connected to. Okay, so this is a karmic soulmate. Somebody could be getting downloads or using someone's karmic soulmate to tap into their psychic downloads. Yeah, what'd I say? They're messages from the divine. And then like taking them or doing something with the information. Yeah, psychic downloads are a spiritual gift that allows access of higher information. I knew it. Somebody's stealing someone's downloads here out of greed. They're codependent on it. They could be even making money. Somebody could have, they could be making money off of someone's psychic downloads through a soul connection with someone, a karmic soul connection. Whoever this karmic soul connection is the person that's it's how they're getting these downloads. Yeah, this King of Wands is making money. They're profiting off of somebody's psychic downloads, or they were, or they're trying to. Harvesting, Seven of Pentacles, reaping, harvesting someone's psychic downloads through a karmic partner. Yeah, but they can't make money off. Okay, so they were doing it because they're not making money off of this anymore because something's been shut down. They can't get access to someone's psychic downloads anymore. Damn. King of Wands, fire sign, masculine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, was harvesting and reaping something off of someone's psychic downloads here. Why is it blocked now? Something backfired. Or something got erased. Something was shut down, erased, or something backfired here. Page of Swords, the spine. Remember, remote viewing came out. And Page of Swords is already out here in the reverse. So there's definitely some kind of... So however this person was doing this with this Eight of Wands being in reverse, this Page of Swords is something about their ability to read the information or obtain the information. This Emperor reverse, this information is no longer being transmitted, or they can no longer steal people's psychic downloads. Something was erased. Maybe their access was erased or like shut down. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was secretly accessing somebody's downloads and making money off of it. Moon and the Two of Cups. Twin flame downloads, maybe. Somebody could be running a business off of somebody's downloads. Yeah, Hermit. Queen of Swords, information. High Priestess. This is definitely about somebody's psychic abilities and downloads here. Okay. Yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift. Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. It's a gift that someone is being celebrated for, or they will be celebrated for. That could be that. Remember I said in the beginning, I felt like somebody was being recognized or identified as someone who has, like, they can see through bullshit. Page of Swords, like somebody can see. They're a seer here. But I feel like this is a more powerful gift than just your typical intuitive. This is bigger than that, okay? But somebody was transmitting out of greed or copying maybe. Copying because this person was financially codependent, or they were attached to some financially codependent feminine energy. This is a masculine that could be connected to a financially codependent feminine energy who's greedy, and they were like duplicating or copying someone's psychic downloads. This could even be somebody like doing, like if somebody has tarot, like my tarot channel, it could be somebody actually copying somebody's shit, making money off of it on another, you know, platform or something like that. It could be something like that too. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I will check you out in the next reading. Take care.